So hello everyone, myself Priyavrat and welcome to our YouTube channel Helpful Techniques. So in this video we'll be discussing about the Capgemini Pseudocode questions and answers 2022. So these are the fresh questions that has been asked in the Capgemini Off Campus Drive 2022. So before discussing further, if you are new to our YouTube channel, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be able to get the timely updates regarding latest off campus and about the preparation videos we generally upload for various off campus drives for mass hiring companies like TCS and Accenture, Capgemini and the Infosys, and also for the Amazon and so and so. And also we upload some of the few videos regarding latest technologies like the Python and the data science, machine learning, deep learning and all, because there are many videos are there in the pipeline. So if you are new to our YouTube channel, please subscribe so that in free of cost you'll be able to learn the new technologies, right? So now let's discuss. So before discussing further, one advice I just wanted to pass through this video. So please try to solve all these questions by yourself before seeing to the answer. And if you are not able to solve all these questions by yourself, then you can take the help from our video. And also you can use any online or the offline platform to compile the codes or the pseudocode. You can use Java or Python platform so that you'll be able to understand how to like code the pseudocodes and how to correct the syntax and all, and you can see the output by yourself. So that what happens, we may commit some calculation mistakes here, and also you may commit some calculation mistake. So if you are doing or solving through this compiler, you will be able to understand what is the correct solution. So now let's discuss. So the first question is to solve the pseudocode. This is the simple pseudocode here they have provided. So they have taken one integer j, that means that they have taken this temporary variable here, and integer array, so that means it's a simple integer 0, 2, 3 and 5. Four elements are there, array elements are there, and they are using one for loop here, and inside this for loop they are passing the temporary element j here, and it is from the 4 to 6. And inside this for loop they are doing some operations in this array, and at the end they're doing some calculation, and just they are printing some element, right? So now let's understand how to solve this one. So here they have taken j. So for j, what will the values here inside this for loop? It will be 4 and 5 and 6. That means 3 times the for loop will be executed, or the totally there will be 3 iterations. So in the first iteration, what will be happen here inside this for loop? So j equal to 4 for modular division, that means modular division will return the remainder only. So here 4 divided by 4, the remainder will be 0. So a of 0, what is a of 0? Here this one, right? So a of 0 equal to a of 0, that means 0 plus array 2, that means this is the index, right? We are passing the index inside this array. So 0, 1, 2, so this is the index, second index is this one, so 3. So here 0 plus 3, so the a of 0 will be 3. Then for this first iteration we are done. Then for the second iteration, j equal to 5, so again 5 mod 4, so the output or the remainder will be 1. So a of 1, we are assigning something to a of 1, so like this. And again here 6, so 6 divided by 4, the modular division, after modular division the remainder will be 2, so a of 2 we are assigning something, right? So like this we are doing, and at the end a of 2 equal to array arr 3, that means that means 0, 1, 2 and 3. So the third index is 5, so that means a of 5, and here we are using jor, that means this is a exclusive OR. That means in case of OR, what happens, like there, suppose I have one element a and I am a here, and I am using OR b, right? So here what happens, if I have 1 and 0, either 1 or 0, so what will be the output? 1, right? So in case of JOR, it checks the bitwise operator. Generally it's a bitwise operator. So if the element of A equal to 1 and B equal to 1, then it will simply give the negation. Like generally in case of OR, what happens if it is 1 and 1, then it gives the output as 1. But in case of JOR, it just gives the negation or the reverse only, or the inverse only, right? So here it will be the 0. So after calculating, first we need to calculate this one, then with this we need to check ARR 2, that means second element is here. Whatever after the calculation, whatever the value of the second element of array or the least element of this least element, we are just simply checking the JOR operator, and then we are printing the array, second element and the third element of this array, right? Array or the list. So if you are using Python, then this will be the list, and if you are using Java or C, it will be a array, because in Python there is no such concept of array. Yeah, I hope you know that, right? So the final answer would be 20. So now let's move to the next question. So what will the output of the following pseudocode? So here we have taken three integers or the three variables, P, Q and R. So P equal to 3 and Q equal to 6 and R equal to 10. So here again I am using for loop, and inside this for loop I am doing some operations here. So here there will be 3 times the for loop will be executed for the iteration 3 and 4 and 5, right? And inside this I am checking the if condition 6 plus 5, that means 11. It's fixed value, so you can mention 11 here. And if 11 is greater than P minus 6, so for the first time, what is the value of P? Here 3 minus 6, right? So what will be this one? Minus 3. So 11 is greater than minus 3, right? So continue. So whenever we are getting the continue, so it will simply skip this part or the execution, and it will move to the next execution, right? So here I am just simply ending the execution, and then P equal to 10 plus P. So at the beginning, what is the P value? So here 3, right? So 10 plus 3 equal to 3. So at the end we need to print P and Q, right? So at the end, what will be the value of P here? P plus Q 9. So there will be 3 iterations will be happened here, 3 and 4 and 5. So for each iteration we have to calculate, and then we have to print the value of P plus Q, right? So now let's move to the third question. So the depth first search or the DFS, generally we know DFS and VFS, we have the depth first search and the breadth first search, right? So in the data structure we have these two concepts, and it is used for the for detecting cycle in the graph and the topological sorting or the GPS navigation systems, right? What is the correct answer? So generally it used for the detecting cycle in the graph, as you know, and it is also for the calculation for the topological sorting operation it also uses, and the GPS navigation system also it uses, right? So that's why the correct answer is D only. Then now let's move to the fourth question. What will be the output of the following pseudocode if A equal to 2 and B equal to 4? So here we are using recursive function. So if you don't know about the recursive function, let me explain it to you. So here we are having just one function, that means fun. So here I am having one function, listen carefully, and here inside this function we are just simply doing some operations, and in the return statement, so as you know every function has one return statement. So inside this function we are using some doing some operations, or the if condition I am using here, and inside this if condition I am just simply returning something, right? So here if you see carefully, I am just returning the same function, fun only, right? And inside this I am passing some parameters or the arguments. So these are the arguments, nothing but the arguments, right? So 2 arguments I am passing. That means I am just simply calling this function again. So this function will be called again and again from here till it satisfies the condition, right? So if like it is a recursive functions means it's a reversible process. It will be keep executing inside this kind of looping statement will be happened here till the condition matches, like if b greater than 1, then it will return something, right? Till b is greater than 1, it will be executed. When b is less than a or equal to a, or if this condition does not satisfy, then only it will stop executing or doing the recursive process, right? It will not be calling this to this function again and again, right? So this is a recursive process generally. That means in the interview you might have like heard about solve this question or the factorial problem by using the recursive function, right? It's a popular question. Generally they ask to like solve the or to get the factorial of a number by using the recursive function, like again and again we are calling or doing some operations till it satisfies some condition, right? So this is the process. And here what I am doing, so here I have passed a equal to 2 and b equal to 4. So here 4 is greater than 2, right? I'm checking, yes, it is greater than 2. So I'll be calling fun b plus a, 6 comma and b minus a, so 4 minus 2, so 2. So I have passed fun 6 comma 2. So here I'll come back again and I will check if b is greater than a, that means 6 greater than 2, right? It's true. So again it will come back. So generally we are for the first argument we are just simply adding, so it will always be satisfied. But here it will not satisfy at a certain point. It will not satisfy, and b value will be increased gradually. So at the end we will get something, b value will be decreased gradually, and at the end we'll get some value for b which is lesser than a. So at that time it will be failed, right? Then we need to return a plus b at the end. So you can keep executing and at the end we will get the answer as 8, right? So it's a easy question, but it's a like it will take some time to calculate till it fails the condition. So now let's move to the next question. Again a recursive function we have, and here we are using some if condition before executing the recursive function. So now let's see. Here again I am using the same function name fun, integer a and b we are passing, 9 8 and 9 and 8 I am passing here. Then b equal to a plus 3. So first I am just adding a plus 3. So a equal to 9 plus 3. So b will be 12 here, and b again equal to 1 plus 2 plus b, right? So 3 plus b. So totally the updated value of b will be 15, not 12, right? Because here I am again updating the value of b equal to 15. Then return b plus a, b minus a, right? So I am doing some operations. Yeah, before this I have some one if condition, so I need to check if the if condition satisfies or not. So this is the first operator or the condition here, 4 minus a. So here a equal to 9, so 4 is not less than a, less than 9. So yes, sorry, 4 is less than a. And then end operator I have, and b minus a less than equal to a plus b. So in case of end operator, let me tell you, so if both the parts or the LHS and the RHS, if both are same, then only we'll get yes. That means if left and right 1 1, then I'll get 1. If it is 0 0, then I'll get 1. If it is 1 and 0, it will not be satisfied. It will give you 0. In case of OR, it will give you 1. In case of AND, it will give 0, because I am checking if 1 equal to 1, right? It is true, but if it is 1 equal to 0, no, it is not equal to 0, right? So these are system, and at the end you will get some answer. So I have not checked what is the answer, but you can check. It's a simple recursive function. So now let's move to the next question. So in the next question you can see again I am using the recursive function, but it's a little bit lengthy, and here I am using JOR again. So in case of if it asks you to do like any kind of bitwise operations on a operand, what you can do, first you can convert it into the bit, that means 3. So you can use like this what you can say, the binary format you can convert 2 and 2 1 ja 1, and then 2 and 0 1. So like this you can go like this 0 1 1, right? So then you can check for the JOR operator for this 2. That means again you can convert this to this beat part, then you can check for the JOR. Then whatever you are getting, you can keep it here. Suppose I am getting 2 or something, or the 3 I am getting, then I have to check if 3 is less than a plus b, right? I can check. Then again RHS side I can check, and then I have to check for the AND operator if both the things are same or not, right? Then I have to calculate b, and then I have to calculate v. This will be the updated value. Then here I am returning function a plus a. That means again recursive function I am triggering, and it will call this one till it satisfies, right? Till the if condition satisfies, it will keep calling this function recursively, and when it fails, it will come outside the condition or the loop or the if condition, right? And I'll reach out to the end if. That means if statement will be completed or the terminated, then at the end I am returning the value of b, and final answer would be something. Let me erase it once. Then you can see for the answer. So the final answer is 6. So now let's move to the next question. So here again I am using the recursive. So mainly for the pseudocode, most of the questions will be getting from the array part, or the list you can say for Python, and the recursive function questions they'll be giving you, because recursive function questions are little bit time consuming. So that's why they know. So that's why they give you the recursive function part, right? So now let's see. So here the same question, just a second. The same question you can see here I am getting a and b, and here 4 plus b, and again I am using some recursive again I am using some this JOR operator and AND operator, and I am checking. Same kind of thing you can check, because the calculation will be same, just the values and the operations are different. So the final answer is 16. And then now let's move to the next question. So it's a kind of again the array question. So here I am using the here I have given one array, and here I am just facing this for loop, and inside this for loop I am taking the this temporary element, or the for the iteration, and the iteration will be happened 3 times, and for each time we need to calculate and just pass it to the this value, and at the end I am just printing the array 3. That means third element I am printing of this array, and what is the updated value, whatever the updated value we have, we need to print for the third element of this array. It will not take that much time, but I would suggest all of you, if you are facing or getting this kind of question where the calculation is not that much lengthy, like as compared to the other recursive function calculations, then you need to solve these questions first, because it will not take much time, and also you may get the correct answer, right? So and the next question is, find out the number of swappings required for sorting the given number in ascending order if you are using the bubble sort, right? And the elements we have 32, 30, 28, 25 and 35. So the correct answer is 9. And so now let's move to the next question. And what will be the output of the following pseudocode? PQR they have given here. So P equal to 2, Q equal to 2, and R equal to 6. 3 elements I have, or 3 variables I have. Q equal to R square minus Q. So I have to take the square of R, that means 36 minus Q. Q equal to 2. So Q equal to 34. That means updated value of Q equal to 34. If P plus Q, so here P plus Q equal to 4, and 4 less than Q into R, so that means Q equal to 2 and R equal to 6. So if P plus Q, so 4 less than equal to less than Q into R, so Q is updated value is 34 and R equal to 6. So I am just multiplying, so it will be a huge number, and always 2 plus 2, 4 will be less than this one. So it's a correct one. So Q equal to Q plus 10. So previously Q was 34 plus 10 equal to 46. I guess the answer is wrong. You can check if it is 46 or not. Then now let's move to the next question. So what will be the output of the following pseudocode? So here I have totally six array elements. Here it is array. For Java and C it is array, and in Python it is list, as we discussed earlier. Because I am telling you like this because if you are using Python, then you have to consider it as list. And for each j from 3 to 5, that means 3 iterations will be happened. For 3, j equal to 3, j equal to 4, and j equal to 5. Then array j mod 3, right? So what is the first value of j here? So j equal to 3, 3 mod 3, right? So 0, f0 equal to f0 plus f0 plus 2, right? So 0 plus 0 plus 2. So what is the value? A of 0, 0 plus 0 plus array of 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. So the first element is 3, a of 0 equal to 3. Then for the second one, I have 4, just a second, yeah, 4 mod, that means a of 1 equal to a of 0. So a of 0 equal to 3 plus 3 plus 0, 1, 2, okay, so 3, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, sorry, 5, right? 5, this will be the 5, just a second, yeah, 5. So 5 plus 5 plus 5, so what will be the updated one? 15, right? So for the third iteration it will be a of 2 equal to 0, a of 0 5, 5 plus 5 plus a of 2 equal to 5, right? So it will be 15. I guess it is correct, I am correct, okay, so 15. So I guess the final answer what will be the, then again I have to calculate the jar and all, and at the end I am just simply adding array of 2, error 2, that means second element I need to check, and array of 3, that means third element I need to check, updated value only. Then at the end I will be getting the answer as 20, right? So you can use any compiler, Java or Python or C, any compiler you can use, online or the offline. Then you can check the answer if it is correct or not, because I might have done some calculation mistake or error, but you can check or the cross verify once, right? So these are the 11 questions I just wanted to discuss. So in the Capgemini there were 15 questions, and most of the questions will be like were repeated on kind of similar questions they had asked. So that's why I didn't keep remaining 4 questions or the frequently questions, but the question pattern is same only. So you can practice all these questions. So please let me know if you want me to discuss further about any other topics for this Capgemini or for any other company. I'll be happy to like make videos or the put videos in the upcoming